guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be going over how we decorated our baby boy's nursery. My husband and I have actually been decorating our son's nursery for about a month now, so all of the footage that you'll see in this video has been recorded between then and now. To give you an idea of the timeline, it is October currently, and we started decorating at the very end of August. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the accent wall that you see behind me. When we originally started thinking about the wall that we wanted behind our son's crib, we were thinking we would want to go with wallpaper because that would be probably the easiest option. However, I did see a video by Milena Ciciotti, and she did the cutest accent wall in her son Ari's nursery. After we watched that, we took so much inspiration from it and decided that we wanted to do a painted accent wall. So the color paint we chose for our accent wall is Georgian leather. Originally, we were so worried that it might be too orange. We weren't sure how it was going to work with some of the other decor that we'd purchased. But once we opened the paint can, we were so excited because it is such a beautiful color, and I really feel like it fits perfectly with what we envisioned for the color of his accent wall. In my opinion, the accent wall could not have turned out better, and I am so excited about how it makes the nursery look as a whole. So moving on to the windows, we knew that we wanted curtain rods and curtains for our son's window because our apartment has the horrible vertical blinds that are just so frustrating. They fall all the time and they get so weathered at the top that they just like break, and they are a huge pain. So we really wanted to try to avoid having to use those vertical blinds in our son's nursery. With that in mind, we looked for curtain rods all over the place and settled on the Dauntless curtain rods in the color black from Target. They actually fit perfectly in here because we kind of wanted to incorporate black metals just to make it a little bit more of a masculine theme. Once we got the curtain rods, we knew, okay, the best thing to go along with these curtain rods would be probably some white curtains. The curtains we chose are the white room darkening curtains from IKEA. Our issue with these curtains is they are not as room darkening as we had hoped. We may have to put up our vertical blinds again because we actually took them down because we thought it would be easier to close his curtains than having to like close the blinds and his curtains. And so we took the vertical blinds down. But we may have to put them back up because I'm afraid that the white room darkening curtains from IKEA just won't cut it as far as keeping light out. So we will have to see how that goes. So the other issue with the curtains that we got from IKEA is that they were way too long. They were unmanageable. We got 109-inch curtains. I want to say they were 109 inches because we wanted to make sure that after we hemmed them, they would still touch the ground. That was the length we were going for. When we opened them up and got them hung up to see just how much we would need to hem them, we were in shock because they were so difficult to manage. They were that long. We started to worry that we were in way too far over our heads with these curtains because I can sew a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I mean like basic, like repairing a button on a pair of Kevin's shorts. Like, I am not an expert at sewing. So I was very nervous at the thought of hemming these curtains. But luckily for us, we watched a video by Shara Stevens and she explained how to hem your curtains with hem tape and an iron. That was a lifesaver. It was such an easy process. We did not film that process, but it was actually so easy. We are so pleased with the result. The best part about the hem tape is that we literally did not have to sew anything. So we were both very pleased with that. After the curtains were all hung up and hemmed and steamed, they looked so good, and we were so excited. But like I mentioned before, they might not be room darkening enough, so there's a chance we'll probably have to put those vertical blinds back up. So the print that we found for our baby boy's nursery is a Joshua Tree print from Target. It is so cute, and when I saw it originally, I was obsessed with it. But we waited because we weren't sure if it would work in his nursery. We just really weren't sure if it would look good. Every time we would go to Target, I would see this Joshua Tree print and pretty much drool over it because I just loved it. It's so cute. I feel like it fits a little boy's nursery perfectly. So one day we finally decided that that is the perfect print to go with the theme that we have going on in here, and so we purchased it. So as I said, we are sticking primarily to black metals in our son's nursery. We found the round Project 62 mirror from Target in the color black. We actually bought this mirror quite a while ago because we knew that we wanted it to be above our baby boy's dresser. And there's actually kind of a funny story behind this mirror. My husband and I have the worst luck with buying things at Target. And by that I mean we will see an item that we want, but we want to wait a little bit longer to buy. And then we'll be ready to buy it and they discontinue it. This happens to us so many more times than I can count. I cannot tell you how many times we have had something that we are about to purchase and then immediately it's discontinued. And a lot of time with Target's furniture and home decor, you can't always count on them bringing it back the next season or bringing it back at all. We saw that the mirror was almost out of stock in every Target location around us. We immediately freaked out because this mirror has been at Target in several different colors for a couple years now. We actually have a brass colored mirror in our living room that we have had since 2018. So this mirror has been around for quite some time, which led us to believe that they might be discontinuing it. We immediately flew into panic mode because even though we had hardly anything for our son's nursery, we knew we wanted this mirror above his dresser, which by the way, we did not even have a dresser at this point. So we were just like, we need this mirror. Like it's gonna be an integral part of this nursery. We went to Target. I think it was probably like the third time that weekend that we had gone to Target because we had already done our grocery shopping and gotten some other things. And so we made that quick impulse decision. We need to go to Target and check out if they have this mirror. But keep in mind, this was still during the pandemic. So we get to this Target later in the afternoon, which is a time that we would normally never go shopping, especially during this time with COVID-19. It is a hot day because this was like peak summertime. We pull into the parking lot of this Target location, which is known for being busy because it's in an area that has a movie theater and so many other little shops. And we look at the line outside of Target and it is so long. My husband and I looked at each other and we were like, is this worth it? And because we also wanted this mirror for our bedroom, because we had around the same time gotten a new dresser, we were really afraid that they were discontinuing them and we wouldn't be able to get it anymore. So our goal was to go to this Target and get both of them that they said were in stock, just in case they did happen to discontinue them. And I will say our backup plan, if they did not have both mirrors and only had one mirror at this Target, was to go to another location that said they had the mirrors available because we were desperate to get these mirrors. We waited in line. It was hot. It was such a long line and we were so hot. It was worth it because as soon as we got in, we went right back to the home decor section and found 2 of these mirrors left. Literally only 2. And we were so happy because we thought, you know, we're so lucky we scored these mirrors, they're gonna be discontinued. Well, the joke is on us because they were definitely not discontinued and I'm pretty sure they have even more color options available now. Although I'm pretty certain that if we had waited and not gotten those mirrors, they would have discontinued them. So yeah, that's my very long-winded story about the mirror in our baby boy's nursery. I do have to say I am so happy we did decide to purchase it because it is perfect above his dresser. The thing that we struggled with the most was the shelves that were going to be above his dresser. Originally, we wanted to do something that was like a walnut color, and we just could not find anything that fit what we were looking for. We actually even purchased like 4 shelves from Target that we thought would go well in here, and we brought them home and looked at them next to the other furniture in the nursery and were not pleased at all with them. I think aside from finding a glider for the nursery, those shelves are what gave us the most trouble. We finally found some shelves from IKEA. They were super affordable. They were a dark gray color, so not exactly black, but they do still work really well with the black metals that we have going on in here. And I honestly could not be more pleased with how they look with all of the other decor. It's also been really fun to style them, so I can't wait to show you the final reveal in our nursery tour that we have coming up. And that concludes my nursery decorating video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and got some inspiration for your nursery if you are expecting. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. I have a lot of fun videos, a nursery tour, a what's in my hospital bag, and some other fun baby related videos coming up, so be sure to subscribe.